Hello and welcome to Fin Business. Today we are in conversation with Mr. Aseem Bhardwaj from Manappuram Finance Ltd. Welcome on the show, sir.
Thank you.
There are a few quick questions on what are the trends in corporate finance. I would like to start with what is recently happening in corporate finance.
I've been in corporate lending for over a decade now, and in the banking sector for over 2 decades now. And I think all along we have been we have been covering the corporates and their ecosystem. So, we've been tapping the opportunities which are there in this ecosystem. Mainly on the vendor side and on the dealer side. So we look at, when we reach out to the corporates and explore opportunities, lending opportunities, and also look at to gain higher wallet share. We look at covering their vendors and the dealers also. So I think in the current position also, in the current assignment, my job is to build up a asset size of corporate lending book, which essentially takes care of the ecosystem of the corporates, not essentially only the corporate. And when I say that, we are reaching out to the corporate, the way we go about doing business, and share with them how we can add value by covering their vendors and their dealers, by giving them structured working capital limits, and which really helps them to augment their working capital cycle, and also helps the corporate to ensure that their flows of supplies and on the purchase side and on the sales side, the dealers are adequately funded at all times to take care of the growing demand. So this is a win-win situation for the corporate, for the dealers, and for the vendor community in space.
To leverage the same large size of the opportunities to build a large asset size, what are the technologies that you are exploring to adopt in corporate finance? One example could be blockchain is being explored by NBFCs a lot. Can you explore a bit on that?
Interested in right now, the MSME space is very large, and most of the NBFCs and banks are directly trying to reach out to the SMEs. The approach we believe is right, which will help us grow, is go through their, engage them in the B2B ecosystem, as in all the SMEs and MSMEs which are supplying to their larger corporates. We are reaching out to them through the larger corporate and setting up lines on each of these by drawing comfort from the large corporate. So essentially, on the IT side, when I say blockchain will be playing a key role in going forward, the way I look at it is that we will establish kind of a host-to-host connectivity between we as the NBFC, between the corporate, pull out the data of all the invoices passed for payment, and then in an automated manner push that onto our servers, do the discounting and real-time discounting, and organize funds to the SMEs on day one. So they get the benefit of early payments, wherein on a normal period they would have got payments from their customer, the large corporate, in 30 to 90 days time, depending upon the payment cycle. So this will really help get money in the hands of the SMEs in a very, very digital manner. So not many hands would be required. We just have this platform in place which has the capability to connect to the server of the corporate, pull data on a regular basis of the invoices passed for payment, and do the discounting of these invoices, and transfer the funds to the accounts of the SME clients, SME customers in one shot. So essentially, it is completely doing away with the large coverage and setting up lines or giving them XYZ facilities, credit facilities to the SMEs, which is a long and tedious task. So which is why I'm saying this is a closed loop blockchain, wherein one lender is taking care of the entire requirement, entire set of vendors of a particular corporate. There is another set of open loop blockchain which is happening in the marketplace, wherein there are platforms, fintech platforms, which are essentially called exchanges, wherein they are receivables exchange, where where the corporates upload the data of all the bills passed for payment, and it's a marketplace where in real time bidding happens for buying out this portfolio of the invoices, and it happens at the best price. Whichever bid the lender bids for the best price, they get to discount or buy out the set of invoices. And this is the open blockchain kind of a thing.
One last question. At Manappuram Finance Limited, what is the asset size that you're targeting? And what are your future plans, let's say in the next 3 to 5 years?
Yeah, see, since we've just started, we've diversified into a couple of businesses like housing finance, SME lending, corporate lending, because we all know Manappuram is all along has been a gold loan company, but in the last 2 to 3 years, the management had decided to diversify, and so corporate lending is one of the verticals they would want to focus on and build assets. So we are looking at around close to 1,000 crores in 2020 by the end of next financial year. So I guess it will be a conservative start by ensuring that we have the proper platform, the talent, everything in place to have a sustainable growth going forward. So this is the way we are looking at. As far as asset size is concerned, 1,000 crore is something which we are looking at end of next financial year. And from there on, building maybe could be doubling the book maybe every one and a half years time. Because once we set up the base and get the volumes in place and the right team and the right platform, I think then the growth can be exponential.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for talking to Fin Business.
Thank you so much.
Really great insight.
Pleasure talking to you.
And thank you for watching Fin Business.